Hey guys, Dale here, and welcome to part one of our Clones versus Droids series. We have some work queued up for them already. We have some construction up here. We have some growing zones. We also have some stockpile zones. So we're gonna let them do their thing. It looks like Zitro has decided to take a nap. And I guess let's get introduced to our characters since Zitro's right here. Zitro, this is Dan Zitro, and so you guys might remember him from toward the end of the Deserters series. We had a random Jedi show up on the map. We imprisoned him and kind of like got him to see what we were doing, and he joined our fight against the Imperial Remnant. This is much younger Dan Zitro, so ooh, Rim HUD. Okay. This is Dan Zitro, age 13. He's a Jedi Padawan. Obviously, Deserters happens after the fall of the Galactic Empire. The Clone Wars happened before the Galactic Empire even became a thing. So he's athletic, idealist, gray Jedi. Before I think as an adult he was like greedy and some other negative traits. He's still kind of like optimistic. So that's where we have him at right now. Apparently incapable of intellectual. Maybe it's because the pious soldier? No. Forest child? Disables synthesized drugs, scanning and research. Okay, interesting. That's fine, Dan Zitro. Padawan Zitro will not be doing any research for us. And of course, his master is Ahra Kiri. So if we look at her, I think we'll mostly refer to her as Kiri, but I feel like in the Star Wars universe, we do end up knowing people's first and last names and referring to them a lot. So trying something new. Let me know what you think if we want to shorten it down. But just so that it's easier for us to remember, her full name is showing up there. So Master Kiri is a Jedi Master, a genius, a martial artist. She was an apprentice oracle as a child, and she's a philosopher as an adult. She is a Pantoran. Where do we see that? Right here. So cold tolerant, blue skin, has a few different hair colors that she could potentially have, and she has some like face markings and stuff. It's still not showing up on the colonist bar, but it works on the pawn. And then our clone troopers. So we did the clone start, which typically would just start with our 4 clone troopers. And then I went ahead and created these 2 pawns for our story. We have Ammo here. Ammo is keen eye, clean, iron-willed ascetic. All our clone troopers, I think, have some kind of passion in melee and shooting. You also have a little passion for crafting. So does anyone else craft? Zitro, but he's not. No one's great at crafting, and the stormtrooper clone troopers aren't great at much besides shooting and melee. We have Bambi, who has a passion for construction, and he is working on construction, so that's great. And mining. He's athletic, a jogger. All of the clone troopers are ascetic because of their ideal religion. They have a separate one from our Jedi. So we have the Grand Army of the Republic, and then we also have the Jedi Order. Showboat. Showboat is oh wow, he's very passionate about art. He's not great at it. He's also passionate about intellectual, but not great at it. Creative thinker, neat and enduring. And exit is great at melee, great at shooting, but not passionate about it. Passionate about social and medical, which is super interesting. Steady hands, academian, and ascetic. Oh, okay, so maybe his traits are the reason, because I think academian is medical and intellectual and medical qualities. So we might actually put exit in, like take him off active combat and have him be like our primary doctor. We also have 2 droids that we started off with. So we have Kilo, a little R2 unit. He is capable of hauling and cleaning, researching, but we have that ticked off right now because we have tons of hauling to do. And then we have a gonk droid who goes by the name of Voodoo. He's just waiting for some batteries. Actually, who was good at construction? Okay, you're already working on it. That's great, Bambi. We have a gonk droid. They don't do much. You just tell them to hibernate. You put a little hibernation spot down for them next to batteries, and they recharge those batteries. So these guys, these droids are from the Droid Depot mod. And yeah, we'll see if there. I think it would make sense for us to make a protocol droid. It might make sense for us to build some other droids that can help out with construction and stuff, since we don't really have many good constructors. I think it'll be on Zitro and Bambi to like get that done. Jobs wise, yeah, we just have Zitro and Bambi on it. Zitro, I guess we've highlighted for crafting, or kind of like prioritized crafting over that. So if there's any crafting that needs to get done, Ammo and Zitro will work on it. We did get a name request in specifically for this series for a clone. So every 7 days we'll have a new clone join, and we will name our first arrival after that name suggestion. If you guys have any name suggestions, feel free to like leave them in the comments, or in Discord. I have like a little form for, you know, what kind of character you want, you know, whether gender or colony role matters or anything like that. So I think we'll kind of like let them get to work on what needs to be done, and we'll take a look at. Ooh, I wanted to take a look at animals because this is supposed to be a Fairlisk infested jungle, but when I like created the save file, I didn't have alpha animals loaded yet, so I just went and re-added that. So I think we'll start seeing Fairlisks come in once some of these other animals maybe like wander off or die. We'll need to do some hunting at some point because we don't have very much food. We have food that was meant for 4 troopers, and we have 50% more people than that. So, oh yeah, look, our little gonk droid is storing power. Does it tell us how much power he's creating? So doesn't really say. Grid excess stored. -200. Oh, this is taking 200. It's the charger. This quick charger charges little like droid battery meals. Like when they get consumed, they just end up with no charge, and then you can recharge them here. And Zitro's, like, we pretty much have beds for all the people that we need. We just need a bunch of steel because we're starting with the hypertech walls. So farming is underway, and yeah, things are all right. Okay, I want this steel node inside of our walls. Yeah, that's great. Cool. Well, let's let them do their thing for a little bit, and we'll come back when some progress has been made. Okay, it's the next day in game, and these 2 batteries are like fully charged. This gonk droid is crazy. That being said, like the only thing that's taking power is this guy, 200 watts, and it's just to recharge these charge packs whenever they get consumed. I think the droids can charge off the power grid as well. I think this is more for like if you're caravanning or whatnot. Okay, we have a tiger hunting exit. Go ahead and shoot the tiger and then move. Got our clone troopers responding to it. Okay, so not just Fairless that we need to worry about. We are... Oh, did I put a butcher table down? I did not. I was thinking about just sticking it right there for now. We're just like mining steel so we can finish off our walls. Got our beds done, and then we need to get to making some meals because it'll take a few days before any of these crops come in. Okay, we had an elephant self-tame. I think we'll keep it for a little while. I don't plan on us having tons of animals, especially once we're able to build some droids. Base is still coming along. We haven't put a roof over anything yet. Why haven't we not put a roof over anything? We'll just... Oh, this wall. Okay. We'll get there. Okay, we've got another big cat hunting our clones. Don't think it's going to be a problem. They're out here hunting some alpaca, so yeah, not a problem at all. We can build a steel high-tech research bench, so we start out with that unlocked, I think because, what is it? Under hypertech, we're able to build a hypertech research bench. This hypertech stuff requires that technology. We don't have 14 advanced components though, so we can't build that quite yet. So we'll just start off with this bench for now. We need to get our electric stove made first. So maybe let's forbid some of these things because our steel mining operation is going pretty slowly. It looks like Master Kiri is helping now. Okay, so Zitro just gained a psi point. I spent it already. I started him off with 3 initially, and so we had these unlocked. We just unlocked Adrenaline Rush, and then Master Kiri. We started since she's like a Jedi Master. We started her off with 20 points, and so that got us through all of this light side tree and some of the force sensitive tree. We didn't. I haven't really had a chance to play with this much. Like last series. Shatterpoint was our first time kind of getting introduced to it, and it seemed like the dark side had the lightning ability from Static Lord, and so I think there are probably some like new abilities in here as well. We have like Force Surge, infuses a fertile area with chaotic life energy, causing it to sprout with shoots of brambles that wither after 12 hours. Animal Bond, Force Enlightenment, psychically hypercharging the target's mind. The target will experience a random inspiration. Force Meld creates a sphere of psychic suggestion, linking all pawns. Single word of psych. Okay, so like we would cast this and then we would cast like Word of Joy or something. Ionize. Okay, EMP basically. Combustion, ignite an area under the target. Oh, that's interesting for a light side power. Transfer. Okay, so this would bring the damage from one pawn to another. Revitalize. Regrow limbs. That's pretty cool. Force stabilize. Force healing. Stun. And a barrier. Okay, cool. And then over here we have speed boost, meditation. By meditating with a clear mind, converts all accumulated heat into psi focus. Okay, that's awesome. Force cloak. Bend light, so invisible. Meditation, boosting their sight, hearing, and moving capabilities. Precognition, manifested in the form of force visions. Guiding premonitions or warnings. I think this is super appropriate for Master Kiri. And so part of the lore behind Kiri's story on this world is like the Republic didn't really see Yskar as like a strategically relevant or significant location, and so wasn't too worried about the Imperial presence here. We're like deep outer rim. But you know, with her urging of the Jedi Council, they let her bring her battalion, her company, Havoc Company here, and they are going to remove the separatist threat from this world. So that's what she's told the Jedi Council. But what she hasn't told anyone is that she had some visions of the future, not just this war that they're currently in, not the war with the Galactic Empire, but an upcoming war after that, where an army's going to be needed. And so, you know, she can take this army on official business, but this war is going to happen after these clone troopers are long gone. So she is going to be building her own little cloning operation out here to prepare a separate army for this future battle. So that's kind of like what her motivation is. Zitro doesn't really know what her master's motivation is. The clone troopers under her command don't really know. And so our clone troopers are going to be carrying out war on these separatists while Ahra Kiri here gets this structure built, kind of tells them that it's a Jedi temple, doesn't really allow anyone in it, but it'll be a cloning and training operation for these soldiers. Okay, well, I think I'll let things run a little bit. We'll see if we can get an event to happen in this first episode. Okay, it's the evening of day 6. We haven't had any raids or anything yet. We are playing with Randy, so I know that sometimes he can be a little coy, but we did get some drop pods. Who needs a meditation spot? Ahra Kiri. I thought I put 2 of them down. Let's assign that to you. You have a bed in here, right? Yeah. It's very, very strange. Okay. So just deconstructing some random stuff around the map, trying to get our steel up. We're about ready to build our high-tech research bench. What else is going on? We're good on meals. We got 54 simple meals. We've been doing a little hunting, and then our crops look like they're about to come in. And I think tomorrow we should get our first reinforcement. So we'll have a clone trooper show up then. Oh, a little gonk droid made some noise. Oh, and I put this charge pad down because I noticed that our R2 unit was still eating these packs. So I went and searched in power, and so there's the charge pack charger, and then there's the charge pad for the droids. So he is been going that to recharge now. Okay, our first arrival, Deadeye joined, and I said that we would rename him. So our clone trooper name recommendation is Khan. Looks like good at social, shooting melee, thick skin, silver tongue. I think what we'll do is who did we say exit was kind of more doctorish. Let's go ahead and, since our clone trooper didn't spawn with any gear, let's stick him in our shiny outfit. And we'll just tell exit to go to default. Did you show up with a weapon? Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. And then we will get one of these beds undone. So he has a place to go. We'll figure out his work type. And yeah. Okay, we got our research bench built. Things that I want to research. We have battery unlocked, right? No, we don't. Okay, let's get battery going. I like to beeline towards mortars because of previous RimWorld trauma. I just like getting mortar raids before you're ready for them, or before you have mortars. Always terrifies me. And then I think we also need to like beeline towards deep drilling, because anytime we do like outer rim, it's always like very resource intensive. So I think that's our cue for now. Oh, and our little astromech is on it. Cool. So he'll like haul and clean if there's any of that work to do, but he's going to be researching. So we should maybe we throw up just another research bench in case any of our colonists are ready to do some research as well. Oh, we can do a micro analyzer, or is that what that's called? Multi-analyzer. I'm like, micro analyzer did not sound quite right. And we're outgrowing this space quite a bit. How are we on our steel situation? I guess let's go ahead and let's start expanding this up. And we'll just like put a door in here for now. Cool. Well, no like events, but for the most part, everyone's doing all right mood-wise. Khan just got here. He's a little upset. Our droids are doing okay. I think once we have some mining operations going, then we can kind of like go all in on getting some armor made, getting some appropriate outfits made so Exit isn't just like chilling in his fatigues. And yeah, I think that's it for today. As always, thanks for hanging out, and until next time, have a good one. Bye.